Hi everyone, my name is Colin Nielsen. I'm a gold product expert at the Google My Business help community. And today I'm going to give you a high-level overview of one of the really important Help Center documents that is specific to auto dealerships. So this section is broken out into a few different modules, and the very first one is a Google My Business overview. So what are we talking about here? If you do a search for any dealership's name on Google, you are presented with a business profile on the right-hand side. You can see the photos, there's reviews, a link to the website, you can request directions. All of this stuff is being fueled by the fact that this dealership claimed and filled out their Google My Business listing. But these also show up for discovery searches, which can be very powerful for dealerships too. So in this case, I did a search for new car dealership near me, and you can see that that same dealership is showing down amongst these competitors. You can see the reviews, you can see how far away I am from the business, really powerful stuff. So there's your overview. And the benefits to having your Google My Business listing: you can now manage your dealership information on Google. You can engage with customers. You can view customer insights. This one's really big. So let me show you an example here. This is a live Google My Business dashboard for a claimed auto dealership. And I can actually see in this insights section how many people are discovering our Google My Business listing, how they're discovering it, what queries they're typing into Google to discover us. And then I can learn some very specific insights about how many views we're getting, how many actions, how many phone calls, where are people located that are actually requesting driving directions. So all really powerful stuff that can fuel really insightful business decisions. Moving on to the next section of the Help Center article, you got to sign up for Google My Business. That is step one. So you create your account. This will walk you through how to do that step by step. And then it'll also walk you through how to create additional listings. So for auto dealerships, you can actually have one listing to represent the dealership as a whole, but you can also have one for your sales department, your parts department, or services. And you can actually have a listing for every unique brand of car that you sell. So all really important stuff to know. Once you've signed up for Google My Business, the next step is to manage your dealership on Google. So you're going to want to manage your account access. So this just means, first, what are the people at your dealership that you're going to want to have access to this listing to make changes, to respond to reviews? And Google makes that pretty easy in the Help Center article by laying out the different roles. So you basically have your owner, your manager, or your site manager, and it tells you exactly what that role can do. And once you've identified those people, you just send them basically a user request, and they can now manage your listing for you. Next, you want to create fresh, useful information and utilize your Google My Business listing to do that. So going back to our live example here, there is a post section where you can actually go into Google My Business and you can highlight any deals that you have going on that week, any special sales. If there's a particular model that you're trying to get out the door for that particular month, this can all be highlighted here, and it shows up very prominently in search. Another thing the Help Center document talks about is regularly uploading photos. That can also be done within here. There's a Photos tab. You can also upload videos. This is very important and critical, especially when you can highlight actual customers who have purchased actual cars. Looks really sharp for future customers. The next section in the Help Center article is all about engaging with shoppers. So again, utilizing Google Posts, utilizing photos, managing reviews, responding to reviews is a huge one. And then if we move on to the last section, we're just going to jump back out of here. And if we go into the info tab, this is where you can manage the really important stuff for your dealership, such as your categories, how you want your name to be displayed, your business hours, what website you want to link to, attributes, and so much more. So this was just a quick high-level overview of the Help Center article. If you read through this, it'll go into far greater detail on all the things that I just talked about. So good luck and all the best with your auto dealership.